Mr. Gray, I've been waiting for you. Come, it's safe here to talk. Mr. Gray, my name's Dr. Sonia Falenkova. Mr. Kiminyuk told me you'll find me here. I'm so excited I can finally speak with you. But first, I'm so sorry we abandoned you in that escape pod. I can't forgive myself. I work with Mr. Kiminyuk on my studies. He's a great specialist, but I would rather keep this cooperation in secret.
Secret? From whom? Look, for now, I feel like you two are doing something behind my back, trying to use me somehow. What is going on?
Use you? No, Mr. Gray. We both desire to find a planewalker, but I don't cooperate with Mr. Kiminyuk against you. I never will. My faction and Dr. Lockwood used to block my studies. They're unnecessary, they said. Mr. Kiminyuk was the one who was interested in them. He supports my studies for reports about research conducted by scientists.
So you're a spy, Doctor?
I'm not. Don't be too harsh on me, Mr. Gray. I have to work with him just like you do. Otherwise, we would be on our own. Do you mean Luca? No, Mr. Gray. We don't work together. That was an exception. He's from the mercenaries, and I needed him for protection. He's my brother, but it was purely professional cooperation, I swear. We have nothing in common. Not anymore, but that's unimportant. I deeply regret we couldn't wait until you wake up. You have to believe me. But we were in danger, just the two of us against Cherno hosts.
Leave it, Doctor. It's fine. Let's just say you owe me. Secret?
Use you? He supports...
So you're a...
I'm not. Of course, I will. Headquarters are secured with biometric locks. Some of us worked for the military, but we're not fighters. That's how we protect ourselves. I can prepare a temporary ID for guests. Luckily, I have my computer with me, but it's gonna take some time. I need to wait for approval from someone in headquarters. Would it be too much if I asked you a favor, Mr. Gray?
What is that?
I'm measuring the electromagnetic field around this place to see if it affects Chernobylite or its monsters in any way. But one of the sensors was sending very odd reports and then died. I was about to go out and see it before you came. Thank you, Mr. Gray. My research is everything to me. I think we could make quite a good team, you and me.
A destroyed Chernobylite sensor. The scale of damage and biological material points to Chernohost. The controller and the memory card were taken. I'm recreating a holographic path based on Chernohost's track. Proceed with caution.
You! That measuring device is mine, to make things clear.
Who are you? Are you one of those mutants?
You guessed because I walked out of the portal? Name's Theodore. A mutant, indeed. Be this nice and tell that scientist lady you didn't find her device.
Did you destroy the measuring device? What for?
For the money, obviously. That's my first and only lover. A merc contacted me. He knew I did shady jobs. He wanted to sabotage the doctor's research. I don't know, and I don't care. Maybe he was scared she may uncover something that may upset the mercs. Or maybe he just doesn't like your doctor. Actually, it wasn't me who destroyed the device. I was supposed to take it and sell it off for parts, but those fucking Cherno hosts sniffed me out. I had to leave it and flee. When I eventually found the remains of the device, you appeared. Well, maybe I could still sell it off for some parts at least.
I can't let you take it. Dr. Verlankova needs this device.
Okay, I see you now. Let's make a deal. I'll give you half the money that merc paid me, and you'll let me take the device and keep the money I earn selling parts. Chill, Jesus, I'm not gonna fight you for this piece of junk. It's broken anyway, and I was paid in advance. Take it. Just don't mention to her you met me.
And? What did you find, Mr. Gray?
You were lucky you didn't go to find the device. Chernobyl would rip you apart.
Chernohost? My brother's right with this one. I should always carry that gun with me. But tell me, do you have it? Or at least what remained of it? Mutant and a merc. Why would they want to sabotage my research, Mr. Gray? I'll need to pay my brother a visit. Maybe he heard of a merc who wishes me bad.
Since we've already worked together, can we just set aside formalities? Call me Cole, Doctor.
Of course, sure. What a relief. I'm tired of all those titles, Cole. Anyway, I hope you're okay. That was quite a dangerous mission. I didn't mean to put you in trouble. Please, here's your ID, but be this kind and don't mention Dr. Lockwood about my studies. I don't want to give her another reason to belittle me. I guess I'll pack my stuff and try to recover the pieces from the broken device.
You sure about that? It's dangerous, and the device is a mess. You won't fix it.
I know a talented engineer who could take a look at it. If not, I'm quite good at recycling things. I learned it from my father.
Your father? Who was he then?
He was an archaeologist. When Mother died, he used to take me and my brother on various crazy adventures on the world's end. He had to deal with what we had there, and we didn't have much. At least I learned something. Now he's outside the dome, very ill. I hope he's still alive. It would probably be better if I wasn't, but it's not that easy. She thinks I pry and holds back my studies. If only she took my studies seriously, the dome could have been destroyed weeks ago. But this woman has held a grudge for a very long time. Better don't get under her skin, Cole. I'll join you as soon as I clean my mess.
Biometric data analysis. Database updated. Planewalker Cold Grey. Access granted. Planewalker Cold Grey. Dr. Lockwood awaits you in the observatory.
Dr. Milena Lockwood, leader of the group called Scientists. I see you found Dr. Filinkova and got your ID.
She'll join us later. She had to complete her research and pack her stuff.
Her research, of course. She has a morbid fascination with Chernobylite and planewalkers. She says she believes you'll help take the dome down.
And what do you believe, Dr. Lockwood?
Believe? People used to believe the Earth was flat. I'm a woman of science, planewalker. I only trust facts. And for now, the fact is, Chernobylite awoke and the dome rose, along with your arrival. Until you prove me wrong, all evidence points to the disaster that trapped us here was caused by you. No, planewalker, it's not. You'll certainly benefit from it. But your goal from the very beginning was to rob this place out of Chernobylite. It conflicts with my own research. As you see, my father's company spent a lot of money and effort studying Chernobylite. The fact that you got locked up in the zone just like we did does not make us partners. Actually, what we have in common is your mentor, Professor Semenov.
What's with him? Have you met him? Is he well?
No idea. And that's the thing. He just vanished. I have strong reasons to suspect he knows exactly what caused the dome. My greatest concern. Unlike my brothers, I don't believe you may be able to undo the dome. It wasn't your job. You were just a pawn. But I hope you can lead me to Semenov. In this matter, we can help one another. Give me anything that may bring us closer to Semenov, and I'll do the same in return. Until we find him. Bring something to the table, planewalker. I invited you here. Now it's your turn. Show me you can be trusted. As far as I know, troubles keep finding you, planewalker. You must be good at dealing with them. Try to help my people with their troubles.
If I may interject, Dr. Lockwood.
Dr. Sonia Filinkova, back from your measurements?
Indeed, Dr. Lockwood. I believe I may be closer to understanding how Chernobylite's reaction to planewalkers is related to the dome, but I would gladly start cooperation with Mr. Gray. To me, his involvement in my studies could bring tangible benefits.
You want our technology? She could study it for you and upgrade it for me. She seems to know what she's doing.
Yes, this sounds reasonable. I already thought about it, to be honest. But I have my conditions. First of all, I'm the first one to know about any progress and discoveries you make. I think it's obvious.
Of course, Dr. Lockwood. My studies are scientists' common good, like all the tests we do here. I need to pack my things and I'll wait for you by the wormhole, Cole.
If that's all I need to get back to work, I'm hoping for world-shaking news anytime soon. I'll also inform you if I find anything concerning planewalker. Any other questions?
I want to know if trying to impress you instead of cooperating with your brothers is worth it.
I've been studying Chernobylite for the past few years, and the dome for almost 9 months. You'd be surprised with some results me and my team got out of it. Most of them my brothers aren't aware of, and they never will be. I love my brothers, Planewalker, but they're not scientists. There are things they will never see the way I see them. That could cause another misunderstanding between us. Nevertheless, I'm doing it all for family, among other things. Knowledge is power, Planewalker, but only if you're aware of its price. Great. I'll go back to my studies then, and I wish you luck with yours. I hope we'll see each other again soon.
You shouldn't be here. It's a restricted area of advanced research. Entrance allowed only for authorized personnel, or whatever. Do what you want. What time is it? I'm playing chess with Braun in 15 minutes. Have what I need, the rest I'll take later. Now I just wanted to leave this place as soon as I could before Dr. Lockwood changed her mind.
You sure it's a good idea, Sonia? She wanted to get rid of you suspiciously easy.
I supposed she would do that. Because of the things I know about her, she couldn't just banish me. She also fears I may discover more of her secrets. She has many of them.
So that was your plan from the beginning of this conversation?
Not here, Cole. Walls have ears. Let her think she won this battle. She got rid of her time bomb and gained a bit of your trust. And Cole, I never thanked you for that device. I'm honestly grateful you agreed to help some random woman with her research. It means the world to me. But for now, after you, the sooner we'll get to your base, the better for both of us.
Dear Dr. Lockwood. She's rough and overconfident. Now you know. But if you want to understand the dome, break it and get back to your family. She's your best chance, if you ask me. Try to ignore her character. Earn her trust. Anyway, do you need anything from me? What do you need from me, Planewalker? What do you need from me, Planewalker? Can't sleep, Planewalker. It's Chernobylite in your blood. You're going to need less and less sleep with each passing year. I suppose it gives one more time to dwell on the good and bad choices in life. But it also provides with extra space for tackling problems. Are you up for a night mission, Planewalker?
Well, since I'm already awake, might as well do something.
It won't be a stroll in the meadow. Expect a lot more dangerous encounters in the dark. That's why most of the poor souls usually spend nights locked safely indoors.
You don't strike me as a gambler. Why take a risk when you can wait until dawn?
Because the night brings its own rewards. Because some things cannot wait until sunrise. Look, Cole. We can do things that others don't. Face the dangers others can't. Go out there and make yourself useful to those who need help. They will respond in kind. Who knows? Perhaps you'll stumble upon something extraordinary while you're at it.
What's the job tonight?
There's an abandoned storage that to my knowledge hasn't been ransacked by the brutes yet. If you go now, you might just beat them to it. I'll provide you with the coordinates and we'll track your computer, so you don't wander in the dark too much.